This is our chickens. Do a few things because this adjustment, and I'm just waiting for people to come online. Our ducks are up there huddling together and the guineas on the clothesline. I really got to make this a thing. Yeah, the guineas up there on the clothesline. Hey Mary, you want to come in? Hey Elazar, you want to come into the film set? I can see you. And my ducks are out of their pen. So they're out of their safety pen. But we are going to be feeding everybody. And if people want to come on, they can. See how crazy they go for it? Let's see. Let's see if I can get zoomed out for you. Hey, we are live. We're feeding our chickens our mash that we made this morning. And they really love it. This also cuts down our feed cost. Okay. We got our broody hen right there in the back. I don't know. These are our bantams. And this right here is our chickens. We're selling one of these roosters on Friday. So this is how I feed them. Yeah, we're selling one of these roosters on Friday. The man's going to come by and pick it up. So this will be the last live stream that you see one of these two roosters in. I don't know if he wants the blue one or if he's going to want the red one. Hi, Yerraliva. Hi there. This is us feeding our chickens. This is our mash that we make in the morning, and it cuts down our feed costs substantially. My real name is Kai. Well, hello, Kai. I'll try to call people by their username whenever they comment. So yeah, one of our roosters here is going to be leaving us on Friday because we're going to be selling him. This is our Banny pen right here. I almost said hen when that's a rooster. That's how I feed them. I just put a wooden spoon and put the food in there for them. And this rooster's name, I named him Chihuahua. He ain't nothing but a little baby pet. So, let me add a question thing right quick. This had to sell our roosters because neighbors complained about the noise. They're so cute. I have one rooster and 5 chickens from Kabbalah, Canada. Hey, I'm from UK. I am from Gastonia, North Carolina, in the United States. And well, I'm grateful to be in a place where London, UK, Goldie Videos, Nog, London. I asked my mom for chickens, but she said no. Chickens are a lot of upkeep, and I don't know exactly what the rules are in the UK about owning them. But I know every single place has their own set of rules and regulations. Scotland. Got quite a few people from the British Isles today. I have chickens, hens, and pigeons. Hey, what's your favorite of those three, Kai? Chickens, hens, or pigeons? Why are the UK so obsessed with us Americans? I don't know. But this is online. Iran, yes, the Middle East. Hens because I can see their babies. Well, that's a good reason. Earth says Kevin. Yep, that's a good answer still too. I put that on there because I get a lot of views from other countries. New Jersey. Yep. Small little state up there. I have no roosters, so I can't see babies from chickens. Well, that's part of it. But yeah, these are our chickens here at BoggsHavenFarm, and I think you turned out to be a rooster, Molly. We had our people on our live streams a few weeks ago name our chickens, and I think this is a rooster. I really think that you are a rooster, and you're just a late shower. Yes. So anybody want to put in there what they want to see? This is going to be one of our breeding roosters. He's a white leghorn, English game, Rhode Island Red Cross. And the pretty colors on him. Of course, he turns his. And this is one of our hens. This is the hen that went missing and came back with 5 babies. Oh, hey there. I have a broody hen right now, and she's in the middle of, it's getting cold weather, but she's still brooding on some eggs right now. Oh, and our oldest hen, I don't know, can you see her? She flew up in the trees. This right here is called a flock maker. It's a 20% protein feed, and I put sunflowers, corn, barley seeds, and I add water to it to make it into an oatmeal consistency. That way it actually feeds them, lasts them longer. And I get a lot more consistency. And that's from Hunter, UDA. But yeah, I have a video on here about what all I put into it, the food that I make for them. And I make it every morning. I was hoping our ducks would come back. I'm in USA. Well, thank you, Hunter, from the USA. I've subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. That would put us at 180 subscribers here on YouTube. Ducks, why are you so scared right now? Do you have chickens? Yes, I do. Hey, Blackie. Hey, little hen that I don't know where you come from. Hey, Puddin', the one who turned out bleeding on me for no apparent reason, and I had to run down and treat. I have chickens too from Arizona, Lady Wiser. Yes, I am from North Carolina, and we are We typically do Q&As on this channel for our live streams. These are our ducklings that we hatched off. Thank you a lot for the subscription. Are they making eggs? I get, right now I'm getting 2 dozen eggs a week. And thank you a lot, Pancake Gamer 1234 for the subscription. I was hoping to get my ducks back into their lot, but they're apparently staying up there right now. Let me see if I can run them back down here. Romania, you raise meat chicken. I raise dual purpose chickens. Meaning I use them for eggs and I use them for meat. But yeah, Ryan Little from the UK, thank you for tuning in. And Tampa, from Tampa, Florida. Sorry, I got a call coming in. I'm going to have to just... Ever since I started this, I'm getting calls from people claiming to be Google. And that's becoming quite a bit irritating. And that's a guinea fowl right there. Yes, ducks need to actually eat. Huge yard. It's about yeah, I say so. Especially if this is about half of it. I am from the United States of America in Gastonia, North Carolina. But Bangladesh, I'm trying to think. But thanks for the question, Poppery. Looks like Bangladesh. Well, North Carolina, I don't know if you have ever looked at it. We have a desert. We have a mountain range. We have a rainforest. We have a plains area, and we have a beach. Yeah, North Carolina, you could drive at 60 miles an hour going straight across it, and it will take you 7 hours to go all the way across. What are you eating, duck? Well, also so many things in Bangladesh. Yeah. But, yeah, these ducks, you got to pull. You're in a mud puddle. You got to pull. But you're in a mud puddle. These little ducklings. Well, they're not ducklings anymore, but they're still my youngest ducks. They have a pool, and they're choosing a mud puddle. Mary, you want to go in there to your babies? Let's see if I can get her to run in there. Do you eat them ducks? I have not ate a single one of my ducks as of yet. Mary, go back in there to your babies. I think them ducks laugh at me when I chase them. And that's the neighbor rolling in. You should try. They're very tasty. I heard duck is very greasy of a meat. But in Bangladesh, we have a goose recipe. That's interesting. I was thinking about getting a yard goose for my flock's protection here on the yard. But yeah, let me see if I can do a few things with this to see if I get a better camera view. Just hold on there for a second. All right, I only have one person left. And that guinea fowl is hollering at my back porch. And I'm having food out here and they're still hollering. What is wrong with yous? Bonne course France. Bonjour de course France. I said hi, Lucas. Hello. Nedrum Kenya. Kenya. Okay. Nope, no serial killers on here. That's a guinea fowl giving a warning alarm. That is a guinea fowl. I'm trying to feed my animals and they're just deciding to panic. But this is a Q&A about the farm here on BoggsHavenFarm for those of you who are interested. We mix up our own feed and it lasts us for about, I'll make it into an oatmeal consistency. I don't know if you can see this, but this is our baby ducks here too. Let's see. These are right here are our baby ducks. And they're choosing to drink out of the mud puddle rather than water. Buck, be quiet. I can hear you. There's nothing in the yard that's dangerous. Let's see. They used to eat out of my hand, but they don't anymore after I had a dog attack on the yard. Yeah, this is a little bitty chickens and ducks. I can promise you, he did not start this till about 5 minutes ago, that guinea. And the ducks are just hiding from me right now. I got a con of ducks up there, but they're hiding from me right now. I don't understand it. Oh, and we got a little kitten. They're like they're congregating up there. But anybody have any questions or things that they want to know about us? We go live. I go live at least on Sundays. I try to go live throughout the week as well. There's a little breeze. But yeah, I try to go live at least on Sundays, and I've been starting to go live on Wednesdays. And I might come back on Friday this week. These are our Bantam chickens. Our beautiful little sea brights. Let's see. Hens didn't lay today. Well, that's fine. It's getting cold weather. And our little Bantam chicken, hey Lucas, our little Bantam rooster who came is lonesome. Let's see if I can get a good image of him. I don't know if you can see it, but he's silver and black. This is his little pen. We're planning on opening up the farm next year to tours. I was hoping to do it before Christmas, but that ain't gonna happen now. I just have to wait. And look at this beauty. I bred him on the farm. You remember me? Yes, I do, Dana. You have been consistent. But yeah, I sat down with some people with the state today, and they're not going to be able to process my application to give farm tours this year. So it's going to be next year before I can get the permits processed. But that's fine. And this right here is one of our roosters that we bred on the farm here. I don't know how he turned out coming out like this. He was supposed to be a golden sea bright, but he's got feathers on his feet. He got white spots on his chest. And I don't get it. I personally do not get it. How could you come out like this? Yes, the gold feathers were supposed to happen, but where did the white come from? And I don't know. He's just been on the yard and just runs around. But I found out I didn't have full-blooded sea brights. But that's okay, little one. You are so beautiful to me. Yes, you are, little rooster. That's the only reason you're not been sold yet. You are so beautiful to me. That is, you are a beauty. Let's see, he looks like he's going to try to fly. You going to fly for the camera? I don't know, can you see this clearly? Because he's looking like he's about to fly. Still don't have the slightest clue how he got white in his feathers. And these are some of our hens that's going to be breeding next year. We are, like I say, I talked with people from the state today. We won't be able to do our farm tours like we planned, but we are set to be able to sell chickens in March of next year. To be able to sell chicks. So that is coming up. Yes, Tulip, your offspring are going to be sold. Oh. Wait, that's the call for aerial predators. There ain't nothing in the sky. That's an aerial predator call. I don't see anything up there. And your hens didn't run. Oh, and we got our mulberry. And of course, Roxy. You can't forget Roxy, the one hen who likes to be at the top of the trees. I keep her on the yard because she hatches off babies on her own and raises them. But yeah, and ooh, yes, I do think you are a rooster. I do think so. You look a lot like the buff Orpingtons I used to have. That was a hen scuffle. But yeah, I do think you are a rooster. You do remind me a lot of how the buff looked. That was a rooster that I had back in 2021. But I had a massive sale of chickens this past summer. And the turnip garden is doing great. All of that greenery is turnips. Turnips upon turnips upon turnips. I'm going to start a I know this isn't the best video on YouTube right now, but what would Jens actually want to see? Me try to catch a duck? Me to think I can catch a duck? I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe it might. Well, that's one more. Weatherman. Gag? Nah. But you see Mama back in the pen with her babies. Because it's starting to get a little bit darker. Hey, hen, you're not going to go run in circles with you chasing them. That is, let's see, are they going to cooperate? Arya's going to run down there now. Sometimes this works out. You see the way they run? They run, one of them tells the way, and the rest of them just follow. I'm going to see if I can chase them in the pen. Might be able to chase them, might not be able to. See, it kills me. Yeah, that's your thing for it. I spread a few of them in there. I want to see if I can run the rest of these in there. I'm going to have to catch her later. Yeah. Okay, that means I got 2 left outside. I'm out of breath. That's a... like I say, it got all but 2 of them in there. She's way down there right now. But now most of the ducks are back in here together. I'll have to get the other one in. I'm doing okay. But now I just get to watch little clips of the ducks while I just regain my breath. The black and white ones are Icona ducks. The rest of them are Muscovies. And you can hear the female in a different sense making a different call. That's because she's lost from the flock. She'll come back as they start telling her that the coast is clear. You can see her over there. She's making little calls. Yeah, I'm okay. She might not. Bless, there's that one that got stuck around. Sounds distraught. Yeah, she is right now because she's away from her flock, and it's getting dark. So she knows the reality of it, that if she gets stuck out here at night with no flock around her, she is a literal sitting duck. I am not going to let you be a sitting duck, girl. Even if I have to catch you by hand, you will not be a sitting duck. I'm not a predator. I'm not a predator, but you think I am. That goose is going to be her game. Yes, it would be. I'm just going to have to let her calm down and find her way back to the flock. Those of you that missed it, I've been chasing ducks and I'm a little bit out of breath, but that's fine. But yeah, we got some chickens going up into the trees, some hens. They're calling her back to them. And yes, I want to see because I hadn't counted my hens in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so your farm looks tidy. It's usually level towards you. They have been, last week we had a dog attack on the farm. My ducks have been scared of everything ever since. And you just decide to jump in there. I have this organized to where I can find stuff. And that rooster, I named him Citrine. But yeah. Here, there, I don't know if you can see her, but there she walks back to her flock. It's about time for me to go. And I don't know if you need to know what this is. This is where I process my meat chickens. Well, I call them meat chickens. They're not officially meat chickens. That's the killing comb that I use for them. I have to run her a couple times to exhaustion. And I use kiddie pools. That way I don't spend as much on pools and water and stuff. Now the secret to this is getting those two in there without letting the rest of these out. Normally when I say that, I fail miserably. Nope, you're heading towards the door. Come on, run through the door. Okay, I got her in. This is going to be and the next one is Ducky. He's the first one that I hatched out on my own. And I petted him like a little baby. But he's scared to death right now. You could try using those rectangle lines at times like this. I know. Yes, I know yous are fussing at me. Yous are fussing at me for trying to keep you safe from a dog. Okay. I am going to try to get the last one in. Stay back. Stay back, you ducks. Ducky, I'm coming for you. Oh, no. if he leads them out. Come on, Ducky. Hey, I caught one after all. This is a male duck, a corner duck. His name is Ducky. You're going to go back to your flock, Ducky. I'm about to sit you down. There you go. Oh, his quack. Yeah, he's got a very raspy voice. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. Now, I'm surprised I was able to catch him. I'm really surprised I was able to catch that duck. You're such a awesome and a cutie pie. All right, all the ducks are in. I'm taking a breather for a minute. I love them just a little, baby. Well, yes, I love them too, and they are my little babies, even though they don't listen to me anymore. And Norwegians are gobbling up food like crazy, which means that my new feed mixtures actually work very well for you, in fact, as soon as they're not hungry. But yeah, all right, I've caught my breath, so is there anything anybody wants to ask in the comments? New feed mix. Yes, I've been soaking the feed and making an oatmeal out of it. How hard is it to take care of ducks? The main thing is making sure they don't cut their feet on anything. Their little web feet can cut on anything, and that cripples them. And also, you've got to be mindful of the fact that there's predators, and anything will kill a duck that can eat it. I might smell. Actually, my duck, they don't smell. They don't smell. I let them roam on this yard, and they absolutely do not smell. Most people say that because if you go to any kind of poultry site where they're doing industry poultry, they don't let them run around, and they let them pee and poop all in the pens. Well, here it's like they're in here for like overnight, and then they go about running around throughout the day, so the ammonia smell never accumulates. Okay, yeah, but pretty sure it smells like. That's what I'm saying. It really don't. It don't. You don't smell it because it doesn't accumulate. It runs into the ground and fertilizes the ground. Duck poop is a fertilizer. I mean, that's the way it breaks down very quickly. Oh, no. No. How did a pool noodle get in there? How did a pool noodle get in there? How did a pool noodle get into the pen? Get out of the way. Okay. And especially there's a lot of water running off. I don't know if you can actually see it. Super jealous of your lifestyle. I want to get away from the city. This lifestyle, I'm going to tell you, my water bill runs $70 a month. And these ducks all these birds cost me around $300 a month to sustain. But hey, I will say this right here. If you really want something in life, you should try it out first before you make the jump. Because you might see me here with them today, but you didn't see last week where I was burying 3 bodies of ducks from a dog attack. I mean, it's rewarding, but that emotion is very stressful. Because if you get attached to them like they're pets and then you have to turn out burying them because a neighbor's dog broke into the lot, it's emotionally taxing to people. I don't understand why they're not. Well, so yeah, my advice is, if you think you actually want the lifestyle, spend maybe a weekend or so volunteering at a farm somewhere. And also understanding that it never, oh, boo, sorry for your loss. It happens. That's just, I don't mean to sound callous about it, but that's the fact of the matter is, people don't keep up their pets, and dogs eat ducks. So, yeah. I had a hen that hatched out on my birthday a few years ago. I lost her to a fox. So, hi Shadow, you're back. Yeah, we were just talking about ducks. 365 days a year, job, snow, heat, rain and heat. Yes, it is. And it comes out, I've done it up, it averages to about 2 hours a day. It averages about 2 hours a day, and you're out here with them, whether you feel like it or not. I had a lot of days. Well, I had a couple days there when this last year when I actually called somebody to come out and feed my animals because I was too sick to move. I'm sorry I can't see the streams very long because of sleepy time in Germany. And that's why you pin them up in. I live and work on family farms. Always want to stay through using for the family pets. Okay, Shadow, your sleep is more important than any live streams. And be well I hope that you do well in Germany. And that's why you pin them up. Yeah. Oreo's the best. Yeah. For those that don't know, Oreo is that duck right there, that black and white one right there, that hatched out this past year. Let's see. And that's why you pin them up. Yes, that's exactly why I pin them up. I've lost too many from not pinning them up. And this pen, even though it doesn't have a cover on it, I don't have a problem with aerial predators with my ducks. But I don't know, you can see my chicken pens have covers on them. Can you cook them in a barbecue? Technically, yes, you can. I personally don't like barbecue, but you see this right here? I got hog wire underneath this thing. And I got hog wire right there. That hog wire has saved these chickens countless times. Why are you carrying a feather? Never mind. Wait, I'm turning that away because that's a chicken eating an egg. How about you? Well, I don't, like I don't like barbecue for one. But And these are my, I'm going to take a razor thing. I just witnessed a rooster eating an egg, so I'm going to have to deal with that in the coming days. If I can't break him, I have to get rid of him. Let's see, what all have I done on this live stream? I've run the ducks back into their pen, chasing them all over the place. How are you going to kill the rooster? I didn't necessarily say kill. Taken care of could mean several things, but killing is one of them. Why would a rooster eat an egg? I've never understood this, but I do know for a fact that some chickens are cannibals, and I've had to deal with that before. What produce do you get from eggs? I get about 2 dozen a week, but if nothing works, it's maybe more so. Rooster was hungry. Easy answer. Yeah, but some roosters are naturally cannibalistic. So I'll be watching him for a few days, and there'll be 2 options if I can't break him. Either he'll be sold, or his head will be stuck down here, neck through there, axe right there. They're dead quickly that way. I don't let them suffer. But anyway, there's some chickens up in the trees. That's a guinea fowl. But yeah, there are some chickens that are naturally cannibalistic, and I have dealt with cannibal chickens before. Puddin', why are you up there by yourself? You got done in by the eye one time for being by yourself. A lot of hens peck newly hatched to their ears, or a rooster's egg is surprised. Peck newly hatched to their rooster egg eating is surprising. I mean, it happens. It really does. I mean, it's a shame when it happens because they're hard to break. And is it surprising? Yeah. Well, since Puddin' is up here alone, normally she has a bunch of other chickens with her, but since she's alone tonight, I don't let you. Okay, Puddin'. We're going to do this the hard way. We're going to do this the hard way. We're just going to have to wait till dark time, ain't I? I'm just going to have to wait till it gets plumb dark to try to catch her. But shotgun works too. Only thing is, when I've learned, if you shoot a chicken with a gun, you basically just ruined its meat. I don't care how you put it. You shoot a chicken with a gun, in my opinion, you've ruined the meat. She's a leader in the chicken run. What was the name of that hen? I'm trying to remember. Puddin' might need to be asked. Nope, not at all. She is a nice layer, and just because she's out does not mean anything harmful. I have free-range chickens on my yard. But nope, hens get especially as far as target, you need a buckshot. So yeah, definitely waste. Yeah. But yeah, these are our ducks and our chickens, and they will hopefully be alive for Hopefully, I'll be able to do a massive breeding for my conodux. Hopefully. Oh, and I also don't eat anything if another animal killed it. I will not process an animal for food that has been killed by a predator. Okay, let's see if I can get their tail wagging. You're just going to look at me? Elazar, quit looking at your kid like that. Ginger on Tweety's farm. Yeah, that was right. Its name was Ginger, and it done the chicken run and led the other chickens to escape. But we don't do chicken pot pie here. We do the main goal will be to actually get this place listed as a tourist attraction, to be able to do farm tours and things. I got to put up several signs and disclaimers around the yard though first. And I was talking realistically. Chicken pot, have you ever had a coyote problem? Not me personally. Not me personally, but there have been coyotes around here. But I personally have never had a coyote problem. I have dog fencing all the way around the property. So personally, I've never chickens on pot. Oh, and these are our ducks. But mainly, my problem with is a $5 farmhouse. You are rich. Well, not really. It's a large farmhouse. I'm just smart with the way that I lay things out. You're prepared. I had a coyote drink and brutalized my turkeys. Yeah, I don't know. I guess because I live out here and there's so many dogs around. Do you have a farm protection farm animals? I have a kitten over here and I have 2 adult cats. I am show me the house. I do not show the inside of the house. I do not. I am from Gastonia, North Carolina in the United States. But yeah, so I have, what state do you live in? Southern Canada. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. But the one thing about North Carolina is North Carolina is you can shoot a coyote as soon as you see it. So a lot of people over the years, ragdoll kitty, I don't know. It just showed up on the farm one day. I don't know if it's a ragdoll or if it's a, let's see if I can get you up here. How far is that from Oklahoma? Okay. You go, do you know where I-40 is? You go to the very east end of it. I don't know the mileage, but I will say that North Carolina is just about at the Atlantic Ocean. I'm about 2 hours away from the ocean. I'm not, no, 2 hours away from the Appalachian Mountains. So, hey, Puddin'. You're going to be put up, Puddin'. Do you grow berries there? Today's dinner? No, she's not today's dinner. I'm just going to put her up in the main barn. Go on up there, girl. I'm just putting her up in the main barn. Don't catch like that. Well, that's the way I catch them, by their feet. And I don't know if you can see this over here. But to answer your question about berries, this is my honeysuckles and blackberries vines, all weaved in together. Do you sell eggs? Yes, I do. I do sell eggs. But yeah, I got to get things back situated. And I got a blueberry bush down at the bottom of the thing, and I tried to grow grapes. Grapes didn't turn out working in my soil. When you need to eat, no, I do not shoot. I do not use a gun to kill a chicken. I use an axe. Let me see if I can show you what I actually do to it. I can show you my setup. This is not something. Do you kill the? I kind of feel like Uni is a bot. Well, anyway, even if it is a bot, I'm going to just go over the thing right quick. This right here is called a killing comb. Chicken goes in there, heads pulled through and chopped. The answer is that's the only way to kill. So your question kind of implies that you know the answer. To kill something means that it was alive beforehand. Do you know how to dress the meat? Yes, I do. I use my. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But that's not. That's a really small part of what I do. What the hell's weird now? I don't know. It's like all the viewers went off for a little bit. I don't know. And I'm hitting the 58-minute mark. You like gizzard soups? Personally, I don't like that kind of stuff. Like I say, that's a very, very small part of what we do here. Like, that's less than 0.5% of what we do is meat processing. We're not really into that industry. I'm more into selling baby chickens and ducks. How do you push the button? I'm not going to go into that detail on a YouTube thing. I don't go into that kind of detail. But we're going to go into the talk about the Conoduck breeding program. They were recently taken off the endangered species list. Hello, Iron Patriot. We're going over our Conoducks right now and our Muscovy ducks. Do you have a clear photo? Traveler, let me talk for a bit. Because I'm pretty sure that you can actually see that in the video. that there's a pool. But our conodux, we breed them. They were recently removed from the endangered species list. And we are breeding them still. And that is one of our biggest revenues here is baby animals. Traveler to the universe. This is a farm. I've been doing this for 4 years. I know what the ducks need to survive. Yes, they're endangered. They were endangered species, and please give other people the time to comment. Please give other people the time to comment because these ducks cannot be free-ranged. It's actually illegal in Gaston County to free-range an animal. Ducks cannot eat grass. And to give our listeners more time to speak, I don't usually like to do this, but if I see one person taking up the entirety of the screen time, I put a slight timeout duration. And I don't mean to be mean about that, but I'm going to see if I can redo this time thing because it kind of messed me up when he done that. Okay, is everybody back on here now? Is everybody back on? We were talking about our Icona ducks and our Muscovy ducks. This is their night living situation. And these are our Icona ducks are we're on the endangered species list. We've been breeding them for a few years now. And the Muscovy ducks flew into the farm, and they've been here ever since. Normally we have good interactions on these live streams. Hey, Lucas, you're still here? Well, thank you for staying. We're talking about our ducks right now. And, oh, there's a Muscovy duck wagon. There's our largest largest bird on the yard that we have is, I don't know if you can see him, the Muscovy duck from France. Well, shout out to the United States to France. He's our largest duck on the yard. He weighs around 13 pounds. He just flew in here, him and this white duck here, and they had a lot of babies. USA, yes, that's correct. Although I think you have a different flag on there. That looks like a different flag, but it's okay. Yes, I am from the United States of America. Okay. But yeah, it's starting to get dark over here. You would be around, it would be around midnight there in France, wouldn't it? Just a quick question to you. Because you would be at a later time than I am. But yeah, this is just a peaceful night watching the chickens and ducks. No speak American. Okay, it's fine too. If you want to watch, you can. Let's see. I don't know much French. Oh, hey, ducks. They're starting to eat now. They've calmed down. Oh, no, you didn't. You just went up there to fuss at me. But yeah, they look like they're having a good time. Let's see what time it is now. We've had, it was a pain thing trying to get these ducks in here earlier. Trying to run every one of them in. I had to stop a few times because I was out of breath. That's fine. These are the ones that I have left. I don't know if the picture's clear right now or not, but these are the ducks that I have left. And that's an Akana duck that I named Angel. He's about 3 years old now. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I am talking about you, ducks. Let me put U.S. city. It's called Gastonia. It's called Gastonia. That's the name of it. It is not a major city at all. Bologna? No, Gastonia. Do you remember let's see if I can think of how to say it. Remember the character Gaston from Beauty and the Beast movie? You remember that character? It's spelled kind of like that. Yes. Yeah, well, if you take Gaston's name and you put an IA at the end of it, that's how, yes. Yes. Gaston. That's the name. That's the name of the city. It's Gastonia. Yes. The county's called Gaston and the city's called Gastonia. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that is where we are located right now. And sunset and getting close to dark time is very peaceful out here. But yeah, we're just watching the ducks eat right now. They are, I think they're beautiful. Reminds me of small country Estonia. Never been there, but this area is kind of strange. We're literally 3 miles away from a city, but we're out in the country. This state of North Carolina is like that. You got cities and then you got country land all the way around it. Yeah, but the ducks are finally eating their food. Oh, Carolina del North, USA. Yes, Carolina del North. Yes, that's where we're located. That's the state. Like I say, I spoke to them today. I'm in the clear to be able to sell chicks and ducks, things this coming year. I'm not yet in the clear to be able to open my farm up to tours. Takes a little bit more to do all that. But yeah, these ducks are so peaceful right now. And they wag their little tails. Some of them's laying down. They have a pool there, but you can see not getting in the pool, they're getting in the mud puddles. Give me a duck to Pakistan. I know what you do with them ducks. These ducks are for breeding programs, for conservation. And that's what we do them for. But yeah, it's really starting to get dark out here. It's warmer tonight. No, I love this duck like cat, and my cat like little kid and my first child. Yeah, these ducks are gonna, like I say, they're gonna be used for breeding conservation. That's gonna be their purpose this coming year. Having more ducklings to go off to the farms. That's what they're going to be doing. And these conodux are flock animals, so they got to be around another bird. Can you talk? Unable to? No, I can't talk your do. Unable to proper converse in English. Are black ducks more angry, or do they? No, they do not. Ducks, for one thing, they do not. Uh, They're just ducks. Yeah, the ducks are just ducks, no matter what color their feathers are. Yeah, ducks are just ducks. There's some of them wagging their tails. Trying to see. Any more questions that anybody has? But the meanest duck you'll ever find is a duck that just hatched out babies. That is the meanest duck ever because of that maternal instinct. Because of my area where a male duck, he can bite, we are close run away from him. Yeah, he getting his territory. They, especially if it's a male, most likely he's I know mallards are more territorial. Hey, you just hear something. Didn't hear that. The males are giving off their call, but the females are quiet right now. The cat is better. What time is it? It is 6:03 p.m. So 6 o'clock p.m. or if you're on military time, 1800 hours. But surely the white ducks have more family. No, ducks don't care about color. Your meanest duck is going to be a duck having babies, and that's just it. What breed of duck? Let's see. These ones right here are Muscovies, and those are Ecana ducks. So, no. Oh, you're going to dig into a mud puddle that's dry. Okay, France. Can you, or the duck, where's the dark-winged duck? Said, only 10 AC said hi to hello, only 10 AC. I don't have a dark-winged duck. Okay, France, OH05. So you're right at midnight. Can you eat duck meat? Asking you ate duck meat. I have had duck meat from somebody else's farm, but these ducks right here are exclusively for breeding and repropagating their respective species. That is what they are for. Exclusively conservation. So much so that I take the duck eggs off the market during hatching season. Because I use all the ducks for, and these ducks, they don't have a, should I say, more powerful. Their leader is whoever leads them the food. Are you Christian? I do not go into my religious personal beliefs on this channel. So I do not, and I do not say, I don't go in my personal beliefs on this channel. And I try to keep this as a religious neutral space. Okay. I might, because I mean, I have studied a lot of different religions, so I'm not against the idea of opening a different channel for religious discussion. But those discussions usually turn out with people not listening or somebody getting angry or something like that. What advice from me? Hi, I cannot give medical advice, but generally speaking, stress does not help high blood pressure. And that's something that too many of us get stressed out about things. But high blood pressure, then just talk to a doctor. They look more like penguins. I don't know if you're a troll. Well, passion, I would say for the purpose of this is animals. Hey, ducks. See, this female duck is over here eating. These males are calling out to me, so to keep me away from her. That is fairly interesting. But yeah, France, see you soon. See you soon, Lucas, and tune in another time. We're going to be back live at least on Sunday or Monday. It'll be Monday morning for you. Angel, why did you attack all of these other ducks? I'm about to cut off the live stream. So tune in on Sunday at this time and we'll be back. But until then, BoggsHavenFarm is out. And we are gone off the stream.